testing 1 2 1 2. If anyone's watching, let me know if you can hear and how we're doing, and what the audio sounds like, or game sound. Welcome back, Shane. Gotta go back to Buoy Base Galaxy and beat that. Like a Nintendo game, no way. I agree. You know, Dylan and them were begging again for some more Minecraft, but I'm just like, I can't do it so many days in a row. No more Minecraft. Well, until another day, of course. That was so the pros play Galaxy. Welcome back, Hyrule Legend. Playing more Galaxy here. Gotta go back to Buoy Base and finish that. Oh, I get the green one first. It's not that I have to be in a good mood to play it, I just feel like it's currently like my longest series, pretty much, and that's depressing, you know, because this was for Nintendo. And I don't feel like many people like to watch it, and it's not that they don't like to watch it because I know most of my viewers play with me anyway. You know, it's kind of like I'm including them, but I'd like to have something else, you know. It's just that there's not enough time in the day to play, you know, all the games I want to play. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to jump on your head. I need to get used to these controls again. I am using the Wiimote, but still. Okay. So, okay, I remember what I have to do now. Gotta dive and break the weights so that the quote-unquote buoys can be released. I was playing, Matt would play in PC Wednesday or nah, Wednesday? Yeah, I'm free Wednesday. I don't have work or anything, so we should be good. Because get ready for CSGO Master Direct You. Oh, sick, dude. Dude, speaking of CSGO, we were playing, I was playing some Face It today with Slade and Dylan. And for those of you who don't know what Face It are, or what Face It is, sorry, is, oh my god, I'm gonna drown. There we go, just barely. It's It's a third-party server provider for CSGO, but essentially the servers are the same, like in terms of matchmaking, but you get higher tick servers, which means there's more recognition. It's hard to explain. It's basically faster response time from the server to your client. So instead of 64 tick, you're getting 128 tick, which of course has more ticks per second, I believe, which means, of course, you're going to have a better response time for your shots. So it actually feels a lot different when you're playing, and you can hit headshots and stuff just a lot easier. And my point is, it's really fun. You know, obviously it's not as like well done as matchmaking, like official matchmaking, but Faceit fun to play sometimes. And if you're really good, you can make money on Faceit. But you actually win a car. You get like, I think it's 5 million points. Like, it's some serious competitive nature going on there. So I came to the conclusion that buying a refurbished tower. To buy a refurbished tower, I'm going to get a monitor separate. I already have to keep looking at those. Yeah, again, if you need my help looking for one, definitely hit me up. You know, I am busy a lot, so I understand if you probably are looking at me, but I'd definitely be able to look at it. Okay, so I guess I have to climb the tower here. There's no. Oh, here we go. Gotta get these things. When do these activate? That's probably a fair question. There we go. You know, I'll be honest, like a refurbished tower at the price you're looking for is going to be pretty terrible. But it's the ability to upgrade that desktops have that make them so great. You know, and I think that is quite obvious, to be honest. I mean, not necessarily to you, but in terms of its functionality. Well, I'll just get a flat screen monitor with good resolution. Yeah, I mean, I still have a TV, you know. I haven't really bothered to invest in a proper monitor because, you know, it's not like I'm dissatisfied with my current setup. I would like a ultra widescreen monitor at one point, like go all out. I want to get squished by that. Your remote battery's giving me anxiety. Oh, it's only at 2? I did recharge these before I moved, but of course, you know, you leave them over time. They'll either leak or they'll just lose all their power completely. I don't have any fully charged ones, but I promise you, after this, unless I forget, I will charge them. Because I'll probably be out by the next time I play anyway, so don't worry, I will charge them. And that's the one thing that I love about the Switch. You know, Wii was great in some aspects, especially for some of the games like this game. But fuck, did you go through batteries, man. And just to have the rechargeability, basically almost always charged, basically Wiimote and Nunchuck in terms of the Joy-Cons is brilliant. What would you recommend the use of 2 monitors other than streaming? Well, it's like you've mentioned, it's very good for streaming because, of course, you can have the chat window and then your game on the other one. But that's kind of the thing why I want an ultra widescreen monitor, because it kind of counts as 2 in some regards. But you could also have a second one for even more accessibility. But other than streaming, it can be useful for, like, if you're a coder, not necessarily a coder, but like if you're working on a project, like maybe a video. It often helps to have like a text box or like a notepad on one section, and then of course you're like a test of the game on one screen, and then like code on another screen, and just things like that. And it works for the things like videos as well. You know, your finished product or your rendering product on one screen, and then the wavelengths and cut videos on another screen. So it helps for that. Hang on, I've just got my stuff tangled. Oh wait, stop. Oh, it's like highly useless. Oh, shut those off, I see. Other than that, I'm trying to think of other scenarios. You know, I'll be honest, since I started streaming, I've had a real need for it. Like, more than I ever thought I would need it for. Can I not get up there? Well, I mean, one good thing it's useful for is playing games in general, because, come on, this game's still kind of loud for me. Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, turn it up for you guys. Test. 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 Okay, that should be good. It's playing games, and what I mean by that is, if you're playing Counter-Strike, you usually have it in full screen, or at least full screen windowed, so it's hard to get out and look at other things. So what I like to do is have my email up on one computer, so I don't have to constantly keep tabbing out, and I find that more useful than a phone or anything. So it's easier to just have to, like, a browser even, so you can, like, Google things while you're still playing without having to tab out. So having that functionality even for just a game is very useful. I'm most likely going to slow down the pace of uploading and streaming drastically for me, so I focus more on my hack. That sounds reasonable, because let's be honest, like, once you've made the hack, you can do a lot of videos based around that, so it kind of works both ways. But yeah, like, a lot of times during Counter-Strike, I use the tab menu on Community Hub to Google search for stuff, and it's not as reliable as other things. Quite a lot of aspects, and of course you can do other things just whilst you're waiting for the round to end. Maybe just browse or go browse like Walmart or something. It's sort of that accessibility. You know, and that's kind of what it comes down to. There's not really much more I can say besides it just kind of makes accessibility easier, because of course you don't need it, you can just tab out, but it takes a little while. You gotta turn your mic up a bit. Okay, well, I'll turn the game down. You guys can turn your thing up, because my mic is as high as it can go. Let's turn the game down. Should be about right? Let me know how that sounds. If you need it, game turned down more or turned up, whatever. I can look at my mic settings and see if I can turn that up if it is quite low. You know, I'm talking quieter because I don't want to disturb the neighbors or whatever. I'm trying not to be. No, there won't be any Minecraft tonight because it's already like 2:30. So, you know, by the time I stop playing this, I doubt we're going to have time to play it. Look at this. I love this. Pokeball. Pokeball. Oh, Pokeball. Can I go back on the edge of the Pokeball? I could have showed you before it opened, but yeah, Pokeball. You know, Galaxy 2 had some cool callbacks. I mean, Galaxy 1 has some cool callbacks. Call to action. Pokeball. And this one's cool, this world in general, because it's like the only water sphere. So it gets really trippy sometimes, you know, you're just swimming around this sphere, which has its own gravity. You know, another reason I love Blue Base Galaxy, it has this interesting Pokeball design. Anyway. You know, I could probably wait. Well, I'm not the only one who thought it was Pokeball. Dude, it's quite obviously. Like, I'm not saying you're stupid for not realizing, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, absolutely, I noticed it. And you know, I might just put the server up like 24/7 for you guys, but the thing is, I feel like someone will come out and just like advance so far, and someone will be left in the dust, you know. But what I want to do is stream. I do a stream of my other Minecraft servers and then leave one up 24/7 for you guys to play on that one, like an alternate one. Like do a stream of my other servers, of you guys helping out on that, and maybe work something out. But I don't feel like I should have the other one. Did Nintendo do the Pokeball intentionally? I feel like they did, but like you said, it can be perhaps because it is kind of like an opening planet with like two hinges, so it could be kind of mistaken for a Pokeball. But I feel like it might have been partially intentional. Speaking of Pokeball, how do I find legendary Pokemon or Pokemon Go? Not to offend you, I kind of hate Pokemon Go. Yeah, it's because I use that example where people say they're quote unquote gamers because they play games like Pokemon Go. It's not even a game. It's literally a collection. It's like not even a thing that you play. Well, that's the thing. I would like that, but like what? Eat. Where to next? So I got the two. I think there might be an alternate one in Booty Bay. No, that one's done. So we've done Booty Base completely. Ghostly Galaxy still has more. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of just like a shitty AR game, to be honest. Like, it's not a full game that people should be putting money into. What you just said, people would get too far ahead. So. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll put like an alternate server up with maybe like a survival mini game, not necessarily mini game, but like a survival world that you guys can play in. You know, and of course work on like the war zones and stuff. But again, I don't want to do a stream for that first. As in someone, I mean. I was just trying it out because I've run out of games to play. Dude, if you want to try a game, play Pokemon Duel. It's an iOS game. Now, Pokemon Duel is a real Pokemon mobile game I can get behind. Yeah, see, Shane knows what's up. Well, it's not that great. Like, I'll be honest, but it's a lot more fun than Pokemon Go, and I feel like that's what Pokemon Go is missing. You know, a way to battle your friends. Like, what the fuck is the point of getting the Pokemon? You know what I mean? You should be able to battle each other. And Pokemon Duel does that. Me and you, Shane, we gotta duel it out sometime. I got fucking them legendaries, dude. And I do kind of like. I understand that this sort of thing is basically like a world selection, but the design is so well done because it's like, you know, in real life with the orbiting having different sort of paths. It's like the Bowser's on like a slightly slanted path, and they're all on their own individual. I think it was kind of well designed. I'm a gamer because I play Farmville on Facebook. Lol, gift me please. Gift me. I played Farmtown, dude. I was like MLG. I think it was Farmtown, right? That's his name. Yeah, Hyrule Legend. Download Pokemon Duel. It's a good game. You know, it's kind of like a typical card. It's not cards, it's figurines, but it's like a typical card style game, like Hearthstone. But of course, it's got figurines, and I really like figurine, like sort of 3D models. But apparently, some YouTube found a way to capture direct 3DS footage. Perhaps. Well, I kind of feel like between 3DS and Wii U, we're kind of behind. Like, they're kind of behind on hacking it. I'm not necessarily behind, but like, people aren't trying as hard as I feel like with the past consoles. I do understand, like, after the lifespan of a console, like, you know, people are still working on it, and eventually we'll get better hacks. But like, even then, the Wii U's dead and gone, and it still feels like all we have is that loading, which is, you know, not too, in my opinion, not too, how do you say it, like, let's finish this. I hate it so much. Let's just get it out of the way. But like, and same for the 3DS. I just feel like there's, you know, it's hard. I might be just kind of saying things that are unsure, because you technically have to buy a card for the regular DS as well if you want, you know, good shit. And technically, because 3DS has a gateway. I don't really know what I'm saying, to be honest. 3DS has gateway, and you can basically get free games that way. So I guess it's technically the same as a DS. Loading is shit. Homebrew is the obviously the good shit. Yeah, and I feel like they should have a proper homebrew for Wii U. I feel like if they were properly working on it, we'd have something like that by now. But I guess we have to make do with the virtual Wii one. And you know how, frankly, if they make one for Switch, because you know there's no Wii, virtual Wii on the Switch, so we can't even get that. So I'm just hoping they're working on a functioning homebrew for Switch that doesn't involve browsers and stuff, because of course they'll just patch the browser, you know, and we'll kind of be stuck with either trying to use lesser versions or you know, just no homebrew because we updated. Because once, like I said, once we hack the Switch, we have like the best all-in-one console ever. You know, we can put all kinds of emulators and stuff on a portable system. It's brilliant. So, let's see. Why is it telling me shit that we don't want to know? All right, here we go. Maybe I can get through this quick. Yeah, and that's kind of the problem. Once you go too quick, you're kind of fucked. It's like the worst level in this game next to Honey Hive. Even that's probably better because it's kind of unique in some regards. I never bought a gateway card, too damn expensive. I might buy original first edition 3DS again to get CFW. Yeah, I heard that you can't get, it's CFW that is, what is CFW? I'm assuming you mean homebrew, or like the homebrew. I really want to play the 3D Land Star Road 2 hack when it comes out. The thing I noticed though is that you can't get free games with homebrew. I don't know if they've changed it, like it's changed, but like when I was looking at it, you couldn't get free games through homebrew. Yeah, if you want to let me know what's been going on with that. And that's kind of the issue, you know. Gateway is expensive. I think it was like, it's probably cheaper now, but when I was looking, it was like $80. Which even then isn't that expensive when you think about it, because that's only 2 games, you know, and you can get infinite games with that. So it's, but again, I think it's dropped in price. You probably get it for like $40, right? Well, he was missing. It's custom firmware. Okay. I bent the inside of my 3DS and it won't charge it. Well, he was missing it. Well, yeah, that does suck, man. But what I recommend doing is getting the like a charging dock, because that uses a different connector. Like it uses the magnetic how would you call it, it's like the magnetic connection, I guess, where the two metal connectors touch each other, and then you get the power that way rather than using a cord, if that makes any sense. The default regular 3DS came with one of those. You know, you could just lay it in the dock and it would start charging and it wouldn't be a port. Like a port, I'm just dead. Fuck. So if you're looking for a way to charge your 3DS, I recommend it that way. I mean, of course you can't play it whilst it's docked, but you know, at least you're able to charge it, you know, without having to go through wire bending and stuff like that. And I'm sure you could find one from like China on eBay for a couple dollars, you know, give or take, without having to spend gracious amounts of money on a first-party one, or like a, you know, maybe $15 on a third-party one at GameStop or something. I also want CFW to play 3D demo. Is that different? I haven't looked too much into 3D Land. Is awesome though. I get that. I'm getting the feeling that you guys like it also, because for a portable game, it's fucking brilliant. I've already downloaded the CIA file of it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I do recommend people start downloading more, like, not just like homebrew stuff, but like even just ROMs and stuff, because that shit is going away with all these copyright stuff. And I feel like it's getting even worse now, because I feel like Nintendo does have plans to release like every single game that they have rights to on the Switch. You know, because my coworker was talking to me about how the Switch is going to be like iOS, not in terms of its design or anything, but in terms of how Switch is going to be the, you know, the console for Nintendo, and they'll just be like releasing firmware updates and you know, slight upgrades to its design. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. Like kind of like the DS. No. But like an iPhone, you know, you get like, you know, the Switch S or whatever. Not necessarily that name, but if I'm making any sense to you guys. It was also iOS? And what do you mean by that? Hey! I have to tell you something. Wait, press Z. Oh. That's very terrible information. So if I press it when I'm not online. But like, essentially what he was saying was, Switch isn't going anywhere, and I absolutely believe him because of the way they've done it. I forget my reasoning for it, but it's set up in a way that the Switch could last forever. Because what do you think the next version of Switch is going to be besides? Because I don't feel like they can really go smaller, because, you know, that kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, HD gaming and whatnot. I mean, they could, you know, charge a little less for it, whatever, you know, a 3DS Mini, but you know, they can't really go larger because then it becomes too big for it to be portable. So I feel like all they can really do is bring out more powerful and more sturdy versions of itself. And I don't feel like they have the resources to make a new console if this one does so well, you know what I mean? They'll just be like, well, fuck it, Switch is still doing well, let's just keep it going, and I feel like that's what's going to happen regardless. So the Switch is now iOS. I was pointing out the had it what? What do you mean had it? I don't understand. Like, what I mean by that is like iOS, how there is so many iPhones, you know what I mean? And they keep releasing new iPhones rather than a new type of phone. They don't release the S phone or anything, they just make new iPhones based around the same OS, and then they update the firmware a little bit. I mean, you can make a pretty small 1080p or 4K console with a tiny screen, and it will look. Yeah, well, the thing, it's just that. Wait, what the fuck? Do I have to go quickly, or what's the deal here? Move sign, Jesus Christ. Okay. But I feel like, I don't know, I guess they could go smaller. I just don't feel like maybe it's necessarily a smart decision. And like I said, they can't really go bigger because then it turns into like an iPad and it's not necessarily portable. I found out through iOS power. Well, the thing with the Wii U is that, I don't know, like, you look at how big the Wii U is, and then you look at the Switch, and it's like, oh, the Switch is technically more powerful. You know, Breath of the Wild is technically a Wii U port. You know, it's not made for Wii U, so it's just like a wonder what possibilities the Switch has, you know, in store when they actually start developing a game specifically for it, rather than, you know, just a Switch port. And you can tell just from like playing it a little bit, you know, it doesn't have HD rumble or anything. It was just ported to Switch like almost last minute. But my point, like, technically you could say the same thing about Xbox and PlayStation. You know, I know obviously the Switch isn't as powerful as those, but it's like, compared to size-wise, because you have to remember the Switch also has a screen, which obviously has to limit the size for parts, and it has to vent, and it has to, you know, the card slot, and it has the rails on the side for the Joy-Con and stuff like that, and it just has to run all that within its tiny body. And you think, well, why aren't other consoles able to? I mean, it's getting there, because like you see the Xbox One X, and it's like overly powerful, you know, crazy expensive, overly powerful, and it is smaller than the Xbox One. So you're like, oh, well, I guess we're getting to that point where other companies might start making similar products to the Switch. Not, obviously not similar in many regards, but okay, I'm so glad I beat that. And that's done, so there's no other stars in there. That's between Beach Bowl and Ghostly. I might do Ghostly. I do like Beach Bowl. I'm not, you know, it's not great, but I don't hate it. You know, and I feel like because the Switch is almost, I don't know, I could say it over and over that the Switch, I feel like, because I was like skeptical, I'm like, no, it's not going to you know, eventually they'll have a new console, right? Or they'll do different iterations of the Switch. And he's like, no, dude, they're gonna do it OS. And, you know, more I think about it, I feel like the Switch might be in Nintendo's future for a long, long time. You know, longer than the Wii, if that makes any sense. You know, even the DS doesn't feel that long, you know what I mean? You had like the DSi and you know, different iterations, of course, but... And I actually think that it's almost come to an end. We'll have to see what they think, you know, what they think of making. I forget if I've done this one already. I won't like the Switch until I get one. You know, what's there not to like, though? Oh, I love this part. I love gorillas like this. And Galaxy 2 does have some of these. And that's like one of the redeeming features for me, I guess, about that game. But I feel like even those levels are boring and like overcomplicated. Not necessarily overcomplicated, but overly difficult. You know, these are kind of just fun. You know, because those ones get frustrating. Does this not move? Or how do I get that? Actually, you know what? It's probably better not to even go for it at this point. 104 and 118. That's so long. Yeah, but you have to remember the iPhone era lasted much longer. And I know I shouldn't be comparing to like iPhones or anything like that, but I feel like the Switch is literally the perfect design in almost every single way, because you can literally use it as a console and as a portable. It literally covers all their grounds. You know, and it's not just that; it plays and works wonderfully. You know, and it feels wonderful. It feels great. You know, and they said it themselves. So, like, you know, we've incorporated this and this from other consoles into the Switch. You know, of course they did show the GameCube, and they were like, we used the handle for this. Like, fuck off. You know, the GameCube was like so good. You don't say the only thing I added was a handle for quote unquote portability, because I didn't even know that my fucking GameCube had a fucking handle until 5 years down the road. You know, you don't notice that shit. So that was, you know, whatever. But you know, you get what they're trying to say, right? It's like, incorporates, you know, the Wiimote and Nunchuck and whatever else they said, you know, directly into a tiny portable unit that is powerful, you know, because like the only other portable Nintendo's had has been the DS, and we all know what kind of resolution nightmare that is, or lack of resolution, since it basically has none. Am I the only one who enjoys the death theme spiritually? Probably. You know, I'm technically annoyed by it because, of course, it's what plays when a bad thing happens in this game, which is dying, of course. These boos aren't too annoying. You know, they can be pretty bad in some games. Lack of resolution. Oh yeah, dude, you're right. Never mind. The DS is HD as fuck. Fucking DS Lite, that shit's like... I love the is it even 480p? I feel like it's not even... I mean, 3DS maybe. But I feel like even the DS isn't, you know, that shit's like Game Boy looking. Give me that. I never owned a DSi, I went from DS Lite to 3DS. DS Lite was freaking awesome. Yeah, you could play Game Boy games and stuff on that. I didn't have the original DS. I started with DS Lite, and I did have a DSi. I had a white DSi. I don't usually like white electronics. It seems kind of stupid in a couple of regards, because not only does your screen look smaller just for it being white, you know, it's got that illusion about it, but it's also just technically gets more dirty when it's like a portable. You know, black just looks better in my opinion. But yeah, I did have a DSi. I actually had a DSi XL. Actually, it might have been my brother's. Not too sure. But I actually still have the DSi XL, which is a solid console, let me tell you. I mean, it is kind of terrible in its design because it is. You know, the resolution that's already terrible is upscaled, so it looks even worse. It looks okay on the 3DS, you know. It looks pretty good, I'll be honest. I'd rather have the DSi. Dude, Dylan can fucking vouch for me, dude. Taking pictures with the DSi was no joke as a kid. Fucking taking those pixely, ugly ass photos. I'm pretty sure you had a DSLR, right, Dylan? I don't know if you, forget, misrepresenting you. So that was like a hidden star. I would like take pictures and you could like send the pictures. Dude, I love taking pictures of the thing. I don't know what, me too. Like, it was so bad, but I would, just like you had it as a child, and it was kind of a decent, not even decent, but like a functional camera. Yeah, 2 megapixels. Like, I remember I would take pictures in Antigua, and you know, I'd see lizards and stuff, so I'd take a picture. And then I'd take the SD card and put it in my Wii, and then I'd use the Wii message board system, and send the pictures to my friends. So I used like 2 completely irrelevant things. Why so many particles? You make me lag. Oh, hey Copes. Welcome to the best stream on YouTube currently. The Galaxy Master doing the speed run of a lifetime. Galaxy 1 OP. Can I get that again? Probably not. I assume it's only a one-time spawn. Get out, Cope. Don't tell him to get out. I appreciate his viewership. Quote unquote viewership. Whee! MLG Luigi's Mansion. Sturbits. These trees with the starboard eyes. Yikes, this looks scary. What a pussy. This is pretty easy from what I remember, and I think there's like a rematch or something, right? That's like a lot harder. Dude, he's got a pretty sweet helmet though. Them glasses are no joke. There we go. Whoosh. Oh, here we go. This way. I like the little boos that show up on the side. Nope. It's gonna cost me so bad. Oh boy. I can catch him, I believe. Look at that. Speeding at the speed of Sonic. Come on! I'll run away. Look, we've already caught him. It's totally easy. Oh, let's go. Let's go for the launch star. No! Launch star. Shit, do I have to catch myself? No. Don't hit it. Damn it. Wrecked. Dude, I fucking wrecked him. For fuck's sakes, he actually left. What the heck? You made him leave, dude. Like, okay, bye. Well, promise to take that. That was like my worst score yet, probably. It was terrible. I can jump on him. Yeah. Shoot him. Nope, no response. I think if you go around, you find like a 1-up or something. Oh, you find that. Completely useless and pointless. Just how I like my secrets. Alright, so there's one more here, right? And then... a comet. Finish this off and then go to the H4 Galaxy. I had my DSI in condition, no scratches. My brother took it and took enough pictures to fill it entirely up and scratched the shit out of it. He didn't even play any games, he just took pictures. Wow, that's very productive use of the DSi, dude. I mean, technically. I hate it when like someone else scratches your like electronics. Like it just feels like you want to fucking murder them because he like takes good care of something, and then like if they even go near it, it's like, what the fuck? You did this scratch. You did this. I had a friend who took like a compass, like, you know, they're like sharp, we use them in schools and they're extremely dangerous, and I don't know why they give them to kids, but he took one of those, I think it was that anyway, and he had like the original DS, so like that would probably be worth a lot if he kept it in good condition. Like he had the original DS and he drew an X on the screen, but of course like as a kid you can't get it, you know, straight, so it's like just a mess with scratches on the screen. Oh shit, I can get them. The DS, the original DS is worth a lot, right? Because I find those to be pretty rare. I haven't really seen many. Door shut. Alright. I thought there was toads in these boxes. I guess there's no toads. There's a toad. I like it. My original DS. You had an original DS. Are you sure you're not talking about a DS Lite? Like you had a... Fuck. Blam. Oh, is this the Boulder Geist level? Shit. Oh, Boulder Geist. This is like the hardest fucking boss in this game, I swear. I swear. I still have it too. I like the DS. Would you want to beta test my hack when I have a good portion of it done? How would I do that? Do I need any like custom stuff? I'm not too familiar with hacks. Or can I, is it like a ROM and I can just put it on the emulator? Blam. It's easy, don't be a egg face. Dude, I replayed it recently and I beat it like my first try. But my first time trying to beat it, it literally took me probably, I'd say almost 50 tries, and I still didn't even beat it, so I just gave up. Do you have DS? Oh, it's the DS one. Yeah. Yeah, so it works in the emulator, I guess. I have DS Lite, DSi, and a broken switch is broken, doesn't work. I had a DS Lite that the top screen broke on. So that sucked. I find the older ones it's easy to break them, you know, like they kind of snap and then the connection gets loose really easy. Kolb, get the fuck out. Dude, be nice to Kolb. He's respecting the terms and conditions that I provide. I don't know what those are, but shit, that their thing. You didn't need to call me an egg face, man. It's really mean. Do we have to talk about, you know, this anger between us? Shut the fuck up, Shane, stupid cuck. Look at that dude. You're being really mean to my friends and me. Wow, guys, this is a Christian server. Yeah, you're offending my culture just by saying words that are bad. Okay, hold on. I have to eat white chocolate now because that's a thing that I have. I think, right? This is a Buddha hotline. Is that a thing? Stupid doorknob licker. Is that offensive to some people, or is it like? Fuck. Oh, I think I hate this part. I think. Let me see. can't tell if that's like extremely offensive or extremely unoffensive. Shane, I'm really confused. You're like mixing so many things together. Man, double. I'm like collateraling up in this. Damn it! Welcome, Treasure Hunter, to the best Galaxy stream on YouTube. The #1 master at Galaxy, you could say. That's Starbits, don't worry. Dude, I wouldn't want to be a light bulb if I was you, Shane. I'd be pretty offended. Like, if I'm being honest with you. Fuck. So good. Thought it would fall there. I sure do hate light bulbs. Oh. Fuck. I speak knowledge, you peasant basement slave. Whoa. What's going on? I don't know. I'm just playing Galaxy, and they're doing some backhanded roasts to each other, from what I can tell. Seems like hostile territory. I don't know if you consider, what was it? Light bulb and doorknob liquor and rubble on the ground earth and Milky Way galaxy candy bar offensive, then sure, it's hostile territory. Give me. That's on them. Alright. Clash of Text Giants. Sure. Again, it depends on what you find offensive. Perhaps your culture is very offended by doorknobs and liquors. Or doorknobs and or liquors. And fuck. Alright, it's all good. No problem. Anyone want to play Russian roulette with the Glock? You can't spin it, so sounds like a 100% win, considering it'll be loaded 100%. Come back to bed. Oh shit, that shit. I hate, like, a lot of mechanics in this game are really well done, but those blue things, I don't really know if they're, if they would have been my choice. They're kind of ugly looking, like, because they're like icons almost, like, no, I've just died. It's like a star within a star that spins around each other, I don't know. A Glock is a dangerous, unsafe gun. I mean, not in Counter-Strike, that shit's like fucking pea shooter, fucking paper. Glock is fucking terrible. Just kidding. Seriously though, that shit takes like 7 bullets to kill somebody. Yeah, what gun isn't safe? What gun is safe, I guess? I know 2 cops that have shot themselves. Genius. Well, I mean, it's probably not the Glock 18, which is the shitty Counter-Strike weapon. I mean, I can just relate everything to video games and it makes it automatically better. Well, the cops there are probably untrained fucking retards, if I'm being honest with you. I doubt the Antiguan military is anything to be impressed at. It has no safety, really? That's kind of surprising. Isn't it like illegal to have like a gun that doesn't have any fucking, damn it, any sort of safety? That the Glock 18 doesn't exist, jeez. Does it not? aren't the other ones like real? Well, obviously some of them are, because there's like the AK-47, which is obviously kind of a populated gun. That wouldn't surprise me that much, though. I guess that won't be in Super Mario 3D. Super Mario 3D Galaxy 3. What? Is that a thing? I'm assuming it's like a mod, maybe. Oh, they're not. These guys are well trained. The M4A4 isn't real either. The M4A1 is. Well, yeah. I mean, sort of the M4 category. Like, there's so fucking many, it wouldn't really surprise me. Badass. So wait, is the Antiguan military its own thing, or is it like based around like some other military? 'Cause it's such a small country. I doubt the you know, the budget per se is very. I can't believe it. This is like the easiest part of this fucking game. The budget there is very good. You know, compared to other countries anyway. They're dropping them off in the jungle in Granada, and just they must survive for 2 weeks. Sounds pretty fun. Well, yeah, you die because you're a fat cunt, Dylan. Really well trained. So what, like I said, is that Antiguan military, or is that like Cuban, or like sort of like a connected, you know, West Indies, I guess? Is that like a territory? I don't know. I really don't know anything, to be honest. I'm trying to understand. Look up, you stupid cunt, I swear to God. Whoa. What? Whoa. Antigua Special Police, so I guess it's like its own. It just seems kind of weird considering, although healthcare is pretty good there, right? Like, I mean, it is expensive, but I assume it's half decent. Like, it's basically U.S. You know, in terms of pricing. Okay, let's see if I can fucking do this time. AK-47, so I must play Counter-Strike. Please. Are you fucking serious with this? Finally. I did get sick. I'm back to Canada ASAP. Yeah, it's pretty cheap in general. Like, not just cheap, but like, to have a kid there, just as comparison, it's basically free here, and then of course there it's like fucking $15,000. I don't even know actual numbers, but I think it's at least in the couple thousands. Was it bad? Some army and police training use first-person shooters. I don't think that's bad at all. I feel like, and I actually learned this in school. You know, Marine people and like pilots. Well, obviously pilots, but like using simulators, you know, for ships and stuff like that are a lot more useful than on-the-job training. You know, obviously it's a lot safer. Of course, it doesn't compare to like the real thing, but it can get people in a sort of a mental awareness of what they're to expect. I can tell you, if you mess with the cops here, put a bullet in your head. Well, yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, the laws and stuff are so kind of non-existent. I couldn't imagine that the military itself is particularly good, but from what I hear you saying, it's half decent. And I guess that makes sense. You know, you only see the very low down end of it when you're just a civilian. Good thing I work with them. Well, yeah, rather than against them. Bring them to us, please. We need some population control. Sure. sure. But then again, you might be part of that population control, so, you know, is it necessarily a good thing? Yeah, I'll take that extra life. Now, let's see if I can do this boss fight, because like I said, I've had much trouble with it in the past. And I'd say probably the hardest one in this game next to Bonefin, I think it's called. Bonefin or Kingfin? One of those. I think Kingfin's the other one, and this guy's called, or the other guy's called Bonefin. This guy's a Boulder Geist, though. He's pretty cool. He's like basically, like if a Galaxy game, if Luigi's Mansion game based around the first series was to come out, I feel like he'd be like a, not necessarily like him exactly be an enemy, but like a similar style. Fuck, looks like I'm getting killed there. There's too many fat people. You're not even that fat, I just like to fuck around. There are no laws here. The police are judge, jury, and executioner. I agree. You know, I've experienced it firsthand, and it is absolutely just. Is it even judge, jury? Do they even have like that sort of, you know, courthouse and stuff like that? Isn't it just executioner? Shit. How do you know I'm not fat? Oh, I know, dude. I know all your friends. Are you my neighbor? Here for police officers touches a teenager, the scream rape, and the officer gets fired. It'll probably be the other way around there. Gulps. That is why there is no crime here. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not that there's no crime here. I don't think it's because it's so strict. I think it's because of the lack of strictness, you know. Having more laws doesn't make things better, you know. I think it just gives people more of a reason to be rebels. You know, if it's not a rebellious activity, people won't do it. Or not that they won't do it, but it won't be a thing that people have to do necessarily. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but if there's less laws, in a general sense, you end up with a safer environment, at least from the experience that I've. Oh, this boss music. I agree. Doors. The police, and they said, "What the fuck are you stopping?" So yeah, you told us that story already. I remember, and absolutely. You know, if you have less to look out for, you catch the bigger things. You know what I mean? People are fucking trying to stop like people who run red lights and stuff when there's like a fucking murder happening. And they say it themselves, you know, we're more worried about the speeders rather than the people who were doing stupid shit. Do you know, here they have a law that if you buy stolen stuff, you get 10 years. Well, see, I kind of hate that, to be honest. Because I know it happens, like, in every society, you know, you're like an accomplice. Bonefish gives me nightmares. Yeah, he's pretty cool though, in my opinion. I had a wallpaper of him once. He looks pretty cool. I kind of hate that though. Like, I know it's that like in every society, but it's like a lot of people don't know they're getting fucked over when they buy something, you know, and it turns into a scenario where people are going to jail for no reason, you know, and it happens for things like girls who accuse of rape. And people go like life sentence in jail when really, you know, there's no way to find out if they were actually raped or not. So you get this scenario where people are being put in jail as rapists for no reason. You know what I mean? You know, it's so easy to accuse of false rape, and I feel like it's sort of the same scenario. Just eliminated them. What? Oh, and eliminated the market by, like, the buyers, you mean. Be very careful about buying new stuff, yeah. Cars especially, but that's a little safer, you know, there's paperwork and whatnot. Also bullets eat a bigger offense than the gun. You mean, like, in terms of selling? Or not? What? does he only... Oh, I guess he spawns one arm at a time. So if you get the both, you're technically able to... I'm doing pretty well. I haven't lost any life too. Oh, there is a daredevil run of this though, where you have to do it in one life, which I guess is what I had trouble on. You have to do it in one life. If you get caught with ammunition, right? I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like an illegal firearm, you know, is probably has to be more dangerous than ammunition, no? Because you know, firearms have like license numbers and stuff like that. It's like this one dude who got sentenced to 20 years in prison for theft, even though he was not a criminal. He was mistaken for the wrong person, even though he had a witness saying he was not. So yeah, and you know, it just comes down to a jury who have the facts in front of them, and they don't. You know, anybody can be put in jail for something if they're even remotely related, and of course, like you said, sometimes not even remotely related. But it's hard to, you know, whatever's brought up, you know, it's hard to get around. Oh, here we go. Should I just do it? Yeah, let's do the daredevil. The whole idea is just stay away from that. The fuck from that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends, you know. You just gotta be careful who you're dealing with. You know, even being a witness is often a risk. You know, I don't know much about laws myself, but I feel like we can all relate in some sense or another to experiences we've heard about or even been through, I guess. Wait, one life. Let's do this shit. Sick. I could just say yes or no, sir, and do what the cops say, and you should go, and they should go away, and you should go away. You say you should go away. I'm confused. But yeah, it's more. It's just being respectful, you know, because even if you get ticketed, you know, you don't get out of it. You know, you get ticketed, but you were respectful. It goes a lot longer, or it goes a lot further than being an asshole to the cop, regardless, you know? Just yes or no, sir, absolutely, whatever you can, you know, do to make that cop happy will go a lot further for you. You guys heard about Venezuela inflation or the US dollar? Yeah, but, I mean, it's the same thing with, like, yen. Isn't that, like, really high as well? It's like 1,000 yen for, say, a dollar. I think a lot of countries, you know, outside of America, you know, like North America, whatever, America, South America, are generally pretty high to the US dollar. I love that cops will put a hole in your head for knocking off. Oh, dude, they don't go that far, do they? Sounds like the fucking Canadian inflation. It's not that bad. Oh, Venezuela. I was like, they're not that bad in Antigua, right? Venezuela, though, but yeah, I don't really know much about other countries. I fucking hate geography. It was like 100 a month ago, and now it's 2. Yeah, but I mean, you know, things reflect that, and I guess, you know, the thing is, when that happens, if you're being paid well in a job, you're technically getting that 20,000, you know, currency. So if it does go back down, those people could be set, you know what I mean? It all kind of depends on how it goes. Yeah, Dylan knows what's going on. So, it kind of depends on your scenario. Oh, I forgot I had one life. I gotta concentrate on this. You know, Canadian dollar is fucking shit though. Like, we don't even get paid much more than US. I mean, it does translate if you really look at it, but fuck, products are expensive here. And even if you try to ship anything over, you get the fucking crazy Canadian taxation, and then the shipping costs with it through the roof. I'm sure you guys know, but Justin Trudeau shit. Yeah, I don't really know much about politics myself. You know, I fucking know more about Trump politics than goddamn Canadian, because Canada just kind of runs itself decently well. But yeah, I don't know why, because you know, growing up with Harper almost my entire life, I'd say he's done decently well, you know, and I don't know what would cause our country to change. Because I don't think it's like the U.S. where they have to change, is it? You know, they can keep going. Because I know in the U.S. they have like they can't keep running. Or something. Like, I don't fucking know. That is a disgrace. What's a disgrace? Come on. Pay the fuck attention. You are the youth. Exactly. So I have to worry about goddamn politics. I should enjoy my shit before it becomes too real. Ah shit. Oh no. He punches it if you get close enough. Actually, I can just remember. Let's build that wall. Double hit. True for it. I really do like the design of this boss, though. He's pretty cool. Like, if you look at his body when you're not moving, he has like what do you call it? It's like use of negative space. Like, instead of his body just being a black hole, you have like a starry system that corresponds to your movements. Fuck. Across Canada. But like I said, he's hard as fuck. I mean, it depends, you know, 1 HP. I don't really know what they were thinking, considering the rest of the game is easy as hell. Bonefin is pretty fucking cool too. I don't know which level he's in. Maybe I can get to him this game. Probably not, actually. It's kind of like the Bogmere fight. Anyway, welcome back, Colbs. Don't let Shane see you, or you'll probably be rejected completely. It is kind of similar in some ways to the Bogmere fight, now that I think about it, because they kind of spawn out of the ground like their shadows. Same similarities. That boss wiped it. Yeah. Well, I did it once, because I had like 6 HP, but now I have 1. For the Daredevil Comet, there's like comets in this game. I mean, they're just harder versions of some levels. You know, it's like speedrun levels, and there's like Cosmic Mario races, and of course Daredevil. Yeah, they're probably not that. Yeah, I'd say they're probably the hardest, because the speed runs are pretty easy if you know what you're doing. Like sneak in there, damn it. Go. Fuck! God, it's so hard. Gotta beat this. And I think this is the completion of this world. I don't think there's an additional one. And we gotta do Beach Bowl. Which can be a little time consuming as well, but... fucking sick flips, trick shots. Shit. I don't want, see, the issue with that is They'll just blow up if they hit the wall. So you gotta try to stay away or you won't get a hit on them. Why are you posting cherries in my chat, Dylan? Those are not welcome here. Yeah. What an idiot. Don't fuck with the golem. His name is Bouldergeist. He's got boulders. Nice grapes. See, Shane knows what's up. Dude, Slade stole my grapes. You guys can hear it. Yes! So close, young Saber. I think this is it, right? Or is there another form? No, this is it. GG. Grapes illegal. Nice pear, Dylan. I like pears. That was a little stressful. I did not get a chance to make a video today. It sucks. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, it happens for me too with streaming. Sometimes you just can't. You know, it just gets too late, too quickly, or of course, for you, in your case, you know, storms or whatever. Pears are bootleg apples. I hate when people say that. They taste totally different. Cold want a tomato. Tomato. Alright. Let's see what else we got. I think it's just the Beach Bowl galaxy left, right? Or am I missing maybe a secret one? Tornado. I don't think there's tornadoes there. Same what I said. Oh, that's not completed yet. Isn't there a green star? I don't know what I'm missing because I did get one secret one. It's on the very end for the race. I don't know, maybe there's 2 comments. What is that? Oh, it's a tornado. You know, Airship Armada said these levels suck. They really should have used Mega Leg later, like when you climb the giant robot. That shit's awesome. Fucking Mega Leg's moon. Like the first boss, so awesome. Nice, not actually retracted message chain. Oh, this one's easy. I think this is the one after this. It's kind of time consuming. Wait. Okay, yeah, this is the easy one. Oh, this one actually has a boss in it, I think. Like on a ship. That beautiful water effect. That actually isn't loading now that I look because of the emulator. And not just my camera. Yeah, that damn emulator. Of course, that would normally work in a copy. But again, this is HD as fuck, so it's worth it. Colbus, where are you from? I'm pretty sure most of these guys are from the States, since the States is such an overpopulated fuckfest. Alright, let's see. What can I do for you? So many schools, final swim test. Collect shells in the ocean. For me, the gold shell. Okay. Aquatic A, that's really terrible. Okay, now I think that... Oh, they have it. Well done. Done. That was terribly easy. Here you go, bitch. Gold medal, that's not really a medal, but it's a star. Overpopulated China has a... You mean... Well, you mean U.S. has like 1/8 of the population of China, and it has laws over their population. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't have to deal with Chinese people, so therefore you're more overpopulated in my mind, and I'm gonna throw this at this bitch. Actually, no, I'm not. Chris is gonna talk to me. Fuck. You're awesome. What? Put shots and shit. What? Did I miss something? Oh, how are the new rescue dogs? Oh, awesome, taking shots. That's cool. It's good that you took them in. Absolutely. There's like actually so many fucking stray dogs, like in general, in that city. Not city, but like that, just the country in general. Like everything is fucking stray there. Dick? Dick, are you new, or I feel like I might have seen you around here before. Let me know if you're new. I feel like I've seen you here before though, right? Maybe? We're not allowed to curse, sorry. I guess it's technically not a curse, I guess you're right. Shit, I don't know what one I'm missing from there. I'm guessing I can't get it yet, but it still doesn't make much sense. No, I'm new. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. I stream every single day. Well, give or take a couple days, obviously. You know, I try to stream every day. Sometimes we've gone 12 hours, I think, at the most. You know, we have a good time. It's funny that the one that I've done the most on was Kirby Air Ride. Like, that was fun. But I stream mostly classic Nintendo. I know that this isn't too classic, but the first Galaxy game. We still have yet to do Mario 64, so if any of that interests you, just hit the bell, because this is an only stream channel, so you generally want to be here early. Water. I've literally played this level before, and I don't think I've had that issue, like, in terms of an emulator, but it might just be some of the settings that I've toggled, possibly, maybe. I'm just curious, I'm taking a quick look. Enhancements. Virtual attraction. May improve quality in certain techniques and will may cause issues in others. Yeah, I'll click that, but I don't think it enables until I restart, and I don't feel like doing that right now. No, I can't stream that. Yeah, Richard, I've heard that nickname before for sure. Not too sure about Bill. Are you Candian by chance? I feel like this is something. Candian would be, what am I doing here? What is happening? Okay, got it. I know what to do. There we go. Now, what is that chest? Still coming up. Brake. I like how it's like a cart, like it has brake lights. Pretty funny. Okay. Land. Easy. Whoa, a cave. Wow. Hi, a new viewer. Appreciate your viewership, but I'm not going to stream anything like that. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, I doubt that's classic Nintendo. This bat is fucking pissing me off. Now you're dead. How does it feel? These crates remind me of Glover, because Glover has crates, and therefore it is Glover. Which I still have to stream. I stopped streaming Glover because I lost a save file and I didn't feel like replaying it, but I'll have to go back to it eventually. I want to roll, like in Odyssey. Like, I just feel like I could tuck and roll into those boxes, but I can't. that name in years. Let's see, let's not get hit by these things. Explode. Or not. Glover has crates in the tutorial level. I know that for sure. I can't think of any other time. Yeah, you ground pound them. They're usually on top of buttons. Glover has balls, not crates. Well, he has both. He has both. You can ground pound the crates with your fist. Ball up into your fist and you can crush anything. Give me that. Oh shit, I can keep going. Nope. Oh, this has like a speed run? Nope. Actually, it's not a speed run. The thwomp things just move faster. It's like a faster version of this level. Okay, let's see if I can speed run this. Gotcha. Nope. Gotcha. Gotcha. This is the starting area of underground themes. We see Return to 3D Land, World, and Odyssey. Is it an Odyssey? Like, is it the same? I'm hoping all the music in Odyssey is different. Obviously it's not going to be, and I feel like 3D Marios are famous for having like new types of music every time, and it's like always, well, like proper 3D Marios, and it's always kind of like one of the reasons it's nice to look out for a new Mario, So I feel like it would suck if they reused a lot of soundtracks, if you get what I'm saying. Because like 64 was like good because it was like the first one, and then Sunshine, which was completely different because of its tropical theme, and then of course Galaxy was just a masterpiece in most ways because of its orchestrated themes. I feel like Nintendo used the original Super Mario Bros. Theme way too much. Yeah, I mean that's kind of an ongoing thing, but then again, it is kind of almost as trademark as Mario himself. You know what I mean? You always catch people humming it and whatnot. It's kind of like a staple, and I feel like if they did remove that, it would get rid of some charm. But I do absolutely understand what you're saying. It's overused as fuck. This exact underground theme is yet again an Odyssey. You can hear it. Yeah, but you have to keep in mind, it's not necessarily far off now, but at the time of those videos, it was probably pretty far off, and I reckon we'll probably have a new track for that. I mean, then again, might not, they reuse it a lot, and it does suck that they are reusing. I mean, it is a good track, what the fuck is going on here? Did I fuck it up by changing that setting, or what? Come back in and try it. I'm hyped for Aspotters 2. And I'll be honest, from what I've heard of Odyssey, even the title sequence, it just sounds a lot like Galaxy 2. Fuck, what did I do? It just doesn't sound, it doesn't immerse you. It's kind of too upbeat, you know what I mean? It's like it's for children, which fucking sucks. Fuck, what did I do? What have I done? Let's try that. No, they kind of remixed again, but it's the same one pretty well, yeah. I don't know, from what I've heard, I don't actually like the theme, but I'm hoping, once we get into the more depth of the levels, I'll enjoy some of the tracks. I'm very specific about the sort of tracks I like. I really like Bowie Bass, as you know, and I'm not too much of a fan of if I don't like a couple tracks from a game, I probably won't like the entirety of the tracks, you know what I mean? And that's kind of why I just hate Galaxy in general. Steam Garden music from Odyssey is really good in my opinion. I haven't heard much of it. I have no idea what that is. Play 2D Sky Scroll bonus area. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why this is doing this. I remember it would do that if I changed. I only changed one thing, so I'm not too sure why. Anything would have changed. Try to figure out. I'm gonna make a save state only to so I can get into here quicker when I stop it. It's gonna take a little while. Did I fuck it up? Yeah, I think I fucked it up. I didn't say it. Good thing it wasn't important because I don't think I've done it correctly. Okay, let's stop that and resume so we don't accidentally save it over top of our other save. And it's also off center on stream. The wrist strap, got it. Got it. My wrist strap's actually gone on the other remote, I think. I just swung it and it fucking fell off. So, if I was in front of a TV, it would have smashed my TV, therefore making the wrist strap more dangerous because you would like to hang on to it and then swing it around. Okay, so what was I doing? What was I doing? I know I was in the, oh, did I die? Okay, so I think I died. Or did I complete it? Oh no, I completed it, okay. So, now I can go back to the Beach Bowl Galaxy and finish that up. I think actually I should probably make sure this, it looks like it's working fine. Back to the kitchen. So we just got Beach Bowl left, and then we can go to the bedroom, which I believe is the final one before we get to the top levels. Music is never relevant, except if it's rap. True that, dude. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, so it tells you when you're missing one, but this one doesn't, so I don't really know what's going on there. Some rap is good, like reggae style rap. It's all about opinion. That Disney Channel flow. What did I miss? I'm assuming it's not on there and it's like in a different area. Check over here. Actually, I think there's a pipe, maybe. Should be cool. Apparently Matt is Jake Paul. I don't know what that is. It's AJ Paul. We all talk about it, but I don't even know who the fuck that is. Alright, this is nothing. This isn't what I need. It's like trippy as fuck though, eh? The wiggle wiggle. The wave wave. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Colbs. Guess you can rap. Guess I can rap, and no, I'm not from Compton, England. It's my city. Nice memes, dude. You know, how do you cut a piece of bread into two equal triangles? That kicked me up because I ain't. What are you talking about? I don't know what it is. You're all mumbling. I don't keep up with the memes, dude. What do you mean? Memer. Is that what they call you kids these days? I should stop spinning before I break them all. I just fucking broke every one of them. God damn it. Ow. Dude, that Goomba just like projectile hit me. How dare you get around my spam system? Fuck you. How'd you even do that? That looks pretty regular. Is that a space in it? I can beat the chat spam system somehow. Or did I change it or something? I watched it. What are you talking about? That is kick-ass. I don't know what that is. Yeah, but I thought if it had anything like .com in it, it would block it, because I've like tried to get around that. Just about ready. Well, I can't watch it on stream, can I? I don't think I can even do this. Oh shit, I cannot be able to. I know it's not even giving me this much bits for what I have left, so I would have had a lot more. And Team 10, how to stop lying. I don't know what it is you're talking about, sir. Can't make it up there, can I? Maybe if I'm good at the game I could, but I'm not. Die. He'll let Keller what? He'll let what? Get cleaner? I don't know what you're talking about. Match is over party. Okay, what do I do? There's a secret somewhere. I know there is. It told me. So, I know for a fact. It said there's a secret in this level. So, let's go down there. Perhaps I should talk to the penguin. Find out what the fuck is going on. Unless I go under the island again for some reason. Maybe if I scale the island. That doesn't. All your memes. Stupid kids. Right away, Shane. I've already done it as we speak. The camera angles are so good. I love this game. Fuck off. Like, why would it be blocked? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, this might be it. Okay, let's find out where I can get a shell. What are these memes? Dylan, I've never heard you mention these memes that I don't know. Like, it's not John Cena and there's no other meme besides that one. So. What the hell? What the? Please stop. Please stop. Yeah, I might need to get out somewhere else. Like over here. Dylan, you can send links because you're fucking overpowered. I'm not clicking that video. Not during the stream. Streams are important and should not be messed with. Can't believe I just threw that at a wall. Dylan, spamming me in Steam will only make me lag. Doesn't mean I'll look at it. Why is that affecting this game so much? It might not have been the Steam spam, to be honest. I can tell. I can't believe I threw it at a wall either, Colbs, don't worry. Let's do it again. Maybe it'll be twice as great this time. Thanks for the useless advice. You know, away from the water where I won't need that advice. This better be it. Yes. Oh, this is actually like a pretty intense area, and it's like very hidden. Like in terms of gameplay. I can't reach that. I don't know how to get that. I'll find out later, I guess. I don't know all these people. I know very little people in the ones that you're saying. I like that they brought back the Sunshine guys, you know. As annoying as they are, they Would you rather see Galaxy 3 or Sunshine 2? I've already talked about this before. Hold on. I've already talked about this before because I think Galaxy 3 would be too similar to Galaxy 2. You know what I mean? And I hate Galaxy 2. You know, I doubt it would be anything like Galaxy 1 in terms of, you know, innovation and newness and sphere walking, which is what the game's based around. So Sunshine 2 actually sounds more appealing to me, personally. Galaxy 2, if it has... yeah, well, I mean, I guess it would obviously be HD, so... That's fair. Is there actually nothing else up here? That's kind of impressive. Okay, should probably just wait. Skating. I really love the feel, like the controlling feel of wearing the ice suit, like when you're skating. So you can like jump and stuff. It's kind of fun. Fuck those guys. Run. Doesn't he give you something good though? Maybe I'll try. Oh, it gives you another fire flower or ice flower. Unless you call it off like that. More dude, you found one not last night, but like a while ago. I went out and bought some food, so I have stuff, but I'm probably not gonna eat it tonight. So I'm going early. I'm going early today. Eat it raw. He'll beat Rebel. I'm just kidding. I have work again tomorrow, so. But I'll be streaming much later after that. Tomorrow I'll probably stream really late. I should probably kill this guy, right? Gordon Ramsay wouldn't approve of that, no. Well, he can't find the lamb sauce, so I don't think it matters. Isn't that right, Dylan? It's only 6 years old. Should be okay. Yeah, expired 1994. Where the fuck's the lamb sauce? If anyone hasn't seen that Gordon Ramsay bit that's gotten slightly popular in the meme community, oh, I have to leave that fucker. Just like, you know, getting really pissed off because there's no lamb sauce, I guess. It's really not that funny in retrospect, but it's a meme, so. Ah, shit. Take damage in this water. Come on. Stupid nigger penguin, come on. Oh, damn it. Stop. Fuck. This way. What happens if he falls in? Does he just fucking die? Shit, I thought he'd fall in. God damn it. Fuck you. That did nothing to you. What an idiot. Fucking laptop turned on. If I can murder him, I'll murder him later. When are you gonna take over Drown Alert? I've never actually watched like a full thing of that. Alright, let's do this. No, please don't do that. You recognize he's like so quick. Alright, I think I got it. No, please. What? The one time you don't want to do that. Oh no. Got it. Alright. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I try and relate, but I genuinely have no fucking clue. More storybook stuff that I won't read on stream. Brilliant. Let me have that. Oh, fuck, a comment. Well, let's go, I guess. Oh, this one's easy. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I gotta be honest with you. I think I saw like half of the first one. Yeah, give or take. Dylan, don't fucking quote shit in front of me, okay? Don't meme quote me either. What Sepulture's music is from that? Like, as in they made it for that, or like they stole music themes from that? Like, I'm not really understanding. Okay, so it's probably better if I just do this naturally and try to skip shit. So as you can see, they just move slightly faster. It's really not that hard. Like, if you can beat the regular one, you basically just set here. Oh fuck, we can go down the stairs. Oh, fucking triangle, move. Okay, well, maybe I take it back. I used to not have trouble with this. Ocean. No, don't even. Don't Minecraft meme me either. Or Minecraft parody meme me. About home free, right? It's pretty easy. Move. Oh shit, let's fucking run it. Run it. No. I'm dead. Fuck. Created orcs in the 40s. So, Lord of the Rings stole from them, is what you're saying. I really don't know much about either of those things. Alright, let's try this again. I'm dead. So they stole from Lord of the Rings. How old is Lord of the Rings? Not that old, right? No, Zeppelin was in... Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were talking about them being from the 40s. I guess that... Too bad? What's too bad? Oh, too bad the death thing. I took it from Lord of the Rings. Okay. Wait, so... Who's that one? So, Lord of the Rings isn't from the 40s? There's no fucking way, dude. Are you serious? Or the author was creator of all that stuff. I hate this level. I hate it when it's sped up like this. This is the speeding helmet. Oh, he just goes around, I guess. Whoa. Fuck it, run it again. I'm gonna run it again. Run it again. This is it. I think I made it. Gotcha. Speaking of, welcome to the stream, Intellifolia, playing some Galaxy rather than Minecraft, sorry to say. The Hobbit. That was 12. Oh, The Hobbit, okay. Right. Yeah, that's pretty old. Which was remade recently, I hear. And I also hear it was terrible. Am I right? I genuinely have not much of a clue. You know, Harry Potter is like the only sort of mythical shit I grew up with. I grew up with that shit like you know, and I'm not too much even a fan of that, so I don't know. No? I fucking have no clue, dude. You're gonna have to literally spell it out for me if I'm ever to get any. Okay, so we're done. We've done everything. Let's go to the final. Bowser Tim. Fuck Harry Potter. Well, yeah. Fucking obviously Harry Potter's pretty shitty in general, but that's why I said it's like, I don't know. I just heard The Hobbit's kind of boring in compared, like, Lord of the Rings is like raved about so much. You know, not so much The Hobbit, and especially, you know, from what I remember, this isn't too hard of a level. It's just like a repeated boss, I believe. Oh shit, I should go over there. It's obviously a special shit. Steady. You know, speaking of old series, like, it's just every day I think of Doctor Who. I know I talk about it a lot, but it's really a good choice to use a female. It's like, it doesn't make sense when you think about it. Like, he's been male for what, how many generations now? Like, because he had the one in between, so it's like iffy, you know, like 12 or so. So it's like, well, why the fuck now? Because all of a sudden modernism, you know, females or, you know, female equality and shit, and all of a sudden he's like the actor. It doesn't make sense. I'm in the midst of Galaxy. Fucking yeah, dude, Galaxy's awesome. I don't know what that's for. Who? What do you mean who? Shit! Oh, I actually got the life back, like, immediately. Can you just blast off to the star over there? Is that possible? It feels like it might be. Never mind. What? I don't know. Who is in Doctor Who? Like what? I don't know. I still don't know why they did that though. Like it just doesn't make sense. I mean, people hate it. Like it's literally got majority dislike ratio when they revealed who the new actor was. And I don't think she'll be that bad. You know, she's a good actor and all. And I think they hate it for the wrong reasons. You know. They're like, oh, they've ruined the series. The series is going to be fine, you know? It's just the fact of what it is. People don't like change in terms of the actor itself, you know? Matt Smith had the same thing, because obviously David Tennant was such a beloved actor. What did I just agree to? Oh, I don't have enough anyway, fuck you. I'm beat this without your help. Yeah, because once David was fucking took over, everybody raged the fuck out, and then, of course he wasn't great, but he was pretty decent. You know, a couple of his episodes were pretty brilliant. What series are you talking? I'm talking about Doctor Who. I know I talk about it a lot, and you know it's not exactly anyone's ears cup of tea, but you know he regenerates, right? They did David Tennant, the Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, and now it's a female. I think her name is Jodie Whittaker. You know, and people are pretty outraged with it, and I'm not too solid on it either, personally. Because apparently, you know, as a being from outer space who can regenerate, they can also do, you know, different genders. And of course, they've been overusing that recently. You know, the Master, who's like the only other living Time Lord, was, you know, then Missy, who was also female, and then of course, the boss, quote unquote, of Gallifrey was also turned into female. It's like it's just becoming a thing, you know. And of course the companion's gay and has like she's female and she's gay. It has been, and it's like they're trying too hard to be modern, you know. It's like whatever, man, you can fucking do that, but just chill, please. Like I don't care. I don't mind that that's happening, but it's like all at once, and it just feels too like they're trying too hard. Damn, those damn creeping angels, damn, I hate them. They've been overusing them, man. They've been in literally every season. More than the Daleks, even. You know, they've been way overused. I mean, not necessarily overused, but I feel like they should have used the Veshta Narada, which was the monsters that were in the shadows, you know, and you had to like not go in there. And then of course they eat your flesh if you go into the shadows. Those are pretty cool, and I've been waiting for them to come back, but they just haven't, so I guess I'll stop talking about it now because nobody knows what the hell I'm even referencing. But fuck, you know, it's almost come full circle where there's as much modern time in terms of episodes as there is classics, because you know before it was like seasons and now it's series. You know, there was like hundreds and hundreds of hours before, you know, the recent series. There's like so many episodes. I tried to watch them one time, but there's just so fucking many. Political correctness is just out of control. I wouldn't even say it's political correctness now. It's kind of reverse roles. You know, it's like, no, I'm not even going to talk about it on stream. You know, I don't really want to anger anybody. It's just, let me just say, I feel like it's gotten to the point where it's just reversing. You know, like females think they deserve more rights than men, if you get what I'm saying. You know, it's like, well, I shouldn't have to do this because I'm a girl. Well, it's like, so males have to do it? Like, I don't know. It's just, I could say a lot on it, but it's whatever. Your opinions anger me. Shut up, Dylan. Well, the gay sidekick was okay because it was a male. But if they're putting a female with a female gay sidekick, then it's like total. It's just trying too hard. I mean, I heard that she's not going to be back though, so I'm actually over that. Oh, dude, I hate modern feminists. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like overhyped, you know. To a lesser degree, black. You know, it's you know, to a lot lesser degree, black. It's like they don't deserve any better treatment than we get. I know in like third world or whatever, but like in modern society, like gay people think gross. They touch the anus. Don't shut up. What was I going to say about the gay sidekick? Like, apparently she's not going to be back in the actual new season. She's going to be back for the Christmas special, so she's still in it. But apparently she leaves, so I'm actually over that, you know. Hopefully, you know, it's going to be interesting. I'll be honest. I actually don't mind that it's a female. It's just that, like I said, they're trying too hard in recent times. It's going to be interesting what the companion actually is. Like, is it going to be a guy now to contrast a girl, or is it going to be another girl? And I do love her acting, so it should be good. Just found out a ghost detecting it. Oh no. Shane, you need to help her like right now and get her to figure out that's not real. It is funny because they asked feminists if women should serve, and they said yes, and then they said okay, and we should draft one, and they shut. Okay, so should we? And they shut real quick. What do you mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like when it comes down to a woman actually doing the same amount as men, they don't actually want to, you know. It just comes down to. It's like mood testing apps. Yeah, it's literally just a randomizer. It doesn't know shit. Or like it uses like another feature like your mic or your temperature, whatever. It's like, how do you know you're in your mood? Absolutely. You know, the draft, doesn't that mean like they go. You mean like war, right? Is that what forcing people to? Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say like send them to the military, like to war, you know, training or whatever. Which, as you said, it's like, well, when it actually comes down to it, do they want the equal rights? You know, and of course, you know, it should be that way, but it shouldn't be reversed on us. You know, if they want equal rights, they should have equal rights. They shouldn't be like half-assed. You know. It's like they say women get, what is it, like 30% less money than men? It's because they work less hours. Like, the math was done. It's like shit like that is like, well, you're taking statistics and you're turning them around, you know? I don't know. Again, I could talk all day, and I don't want to offend anybody, especially in a public sitting like this. And I don't have any, I don't mind it, I don't care. It's just certain things that I feel like people don't notice is all. Well, exactly, and when you say that, like that, it's like, it's not that we don't want them in the front line. It's like, why, you know, we're happy to risk our lives for you. You know, it's like we want to protect you, quote unquote. Why is it that, you know, you're so obsessed with equal rights, but yet you don't want that full on equal rights? I mean, Donald Trump banned transgender people. Yeah, I heard about that. You talked about that. That kind of interests me, to be honest. Because of medical bills, you said, at least. Well, you said that. No, wait, you didn't tell me, did you? It was my coworker who told me that. Shit. Okay, so he said that it was because of medical reasons and because and apparently the Pentagon was like, you know, contacted about it, and they're like, we've heard nothing about that. You know, it's not illegal. People can still do that. Like, Trump is just saying shit out of his ass. So, BLM, I grew up in a bad neighborhood. What's BLM? I think I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it loud unless you confirm, so I don't offend anyone. I choose to go to school. Everyone is eligible. You mean to go to school? Yeah, absolutely. It's exactly. It's their fucking choice. I personally think that it's fine because most trans do suffer from things that could affect you in service. You mean them being banned? Okay, so yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to say it in case I was wrong. You know. Again, I'm not too caught up on political activities. I just have, you know, a couple of opinions that I guess works for the scenario. Well, that's the thing, Angela Foley. It's like, well, you know, there's still people, and if they want to serve, they should be able to, you know. And of course, it is about the actual logistics of it. You know, and it's the thing. Like I said, you know, there's like third world countries where it's majority black population, which, you know, that matters. You know, it's like, let's not forget about them. But it's also like modern society, black people, that it's like, well, they have just as much opportunity as we do. Like, why is it that we have to respect them more, you know? Gang. What? And I just picked my sorry ass up and went to school. Yeah. Freeze Flame Galaxy, shit. That is the shit. I don't know if you guys know. Gusty Garden's fun too. This is a good world, like a good area. That was actually half decent for a desert level, but let's fucking go Freeze Flame. It's such a cool, like, design. You know, it's like an obvious hot cold, but it's like to merge them so like head on. It is really cool, like, of a concept. Oh shit, this is the boring one. There's like some cool, like, mixed and matched levels, but some of them are just straight up cold and hot. This is cool because you get kind of introduced to the ice in this level. It's just that I took so long, you know, completing everything that we weren't introduced to in the first year. You know, and it shows you the cool, you know, spear walking mechanic with this wonderful ice skating that they've designed. You know, it just feels, you go faster when you spin, and you do little jumps and continue to skate. I don't know, something about it just, it feels so nice. Gusty Garden music is so overused, Nintendo, to the point where they don't like it, where I don't like it putting. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. You know, I like it because, like, I like Gusty Garden Galaxy because it is the first one to use it. And, you know, I do try to enjoy it when I play the level because it is the first thing to use it. You know what I mean? But like listening to it outside of anything but Gusty Garden, I'm like, oh fuck, not this again. You know? Yeah, this game is quite nice. Absolutely. My neighbors sit on their front porch all day and smoke weed all day. 3-year-old. It's actually amazing how much that shit reeks. Like, I was literally by a car today, walking home, and you can just fucking smell it, like, as they went by. It was, like, I don't understand the appeal, personally. You know? It's like, whatever. And I don't want to get into that, like, the whole drug shit. It's like, twice as... Oh, fuck. Okay, I have to catch this guy, I'm guessing. Gotcha, bitch. Is your brother older or younger? I'm assuming he's older. It just kind of depends on the sort of setting they grow up in, you know? It's like... It's... I don't know. I don't really think I'm talking about it's gonna be... You know, I'll end up sounding stupid, but... Fucking reeks around all the damn time. Yeah, it's really not a good shared experience. Drugs are retarded, they mess your brain up. What are you trying to say, Shane? Just because his name is Matt? Fuck, why didn't the jump button work? Damn Wiimote's a piece of shit. What the? See, this is the boring parts, like it's just solely ice. There's some better later levels, but... Hey, I need a fucking water. Back. Don't worry, I've died from 2 worse, yeah. I mean, everybody's hit that first Goomba at the gate of the first Mario, but... fuck, die already. Well, worst drug is alcohol, the only difference is it's legal. Yeah. I've never drank any alcohol, and I don't intend to. There's no point, really, and I don't really why other people see them to feel the need, but well, weed is legal. Is legal? Yeah, I know it's legal. Well, recreational weed, because of course, like technically, weed is legal in Canada. You know, it's just medical weed, of course, which again is quote unquote medical. You know, oh, I have headaches. Fucking, I need some weed. Okay, here you go. You know, here weed is smoked by 10-year-olds. Yeah, it is a culture thing. Absolutely, and you know, smoking is like not a big deal in some countries, and in other countries it's obviously a big deal. It's kind of just... Maybe you should drink water. I have like a fucking gallon of Dr. Pepper. I bring a bottle to work, you know, and I fill it up, and then I drink it during work, and then I fill it up again before I leave with whatever. Because I prefer to just fill up my own bottle. It's easier than using their stuff, because it takes a little while. But I try to drink water if I can. Like I said, I still have a full thing there because I just don't feel like drinking it today. I mean, with that said, I have a full fucking plate of chocolate in front of me, so I don't really know what's I'm helping myself in any way. I made a meme happen because I played Chip Skylar. Is a what? Who is that? Is a Discord, and I'm trying to spread it even more. Who is that? I know, I absolutely remember who then. Oh shit, is that the guy from that fucking cartoon show? I used to watch that shit all the time. That was like the fucking bomb. Let me know if I'm alright. This level's still pretty beautiful, right? I guess it is. You know, the ice levels are kind of boring on their own, but now there's a secret up there, but I think I'm gonna have to take a pass on that. Fairly Odd Parents, yeah, that's the shit. He's the one who sings. Yeah, no, that show is like awesome, dude. Yeah, there's a couple shows that are like our generation that, like, I feel like You know, it's always like down to like, oh, my generation, this my generation. But it's like, you look at what kids have on TV today, and you know, it's like the same with other generation. You know, they look back and they go, oh, you don't have like Bugs Bunny and shit. It's like, you know, you look at the shows that they have today, and it's like, even they don't seem to find it appealing. You know what I mean? They don't like. Fuck. Stuff's kind of hard, but it's like they don't have anything that is even remotely appealing, and it seems to be the same. You know, there's nothing they sit down to watch anymore. It's all, and that's why everybody's kind of gone to YouTube, in my opinion. Like, his kids like to sit in front of a TV, but when it comes down to they have a tablet and they're on YouTube, and the fucking shows are better. I know, and that's what I'm saying. Dylan Cartoons Today or so shit. It's like, yeah, and shit like iCarly. It's like there's so many shows that are similar, but they're just not funny, you know? It's just, it comes down to that. Like, if they're not fucking funny. Who remembers SpongeBob? He's the one that sang Gary. Where are you? Dude. Don't even. Everybody knows SpongeBob's the fucking best show ever made. Even kids today know that shit. Okay, how do I get the ice flower? Can't be that. Oh, it's over there. Fucking, how did I miss that? Ah, shit. It's just... Invader Zim. The only one I know out of there is Invader Zim. Do you know much about that? Because I wish I did. It's, from what I've heard, there's only like 2 or 3 episodes, right? And I had it on VHS. I think it was a movie, maybe? And that shit was awesome. Like, if you want to get me more familiar on that, I'd love to talk about that. Invader Zim should have been a full thing. Like, and things like, I don't know if you guys remember this, Teen Titans, I think, and then they brought out like a Teen Titans Go, which was like absolutely shit, and like everybody wanted the Teen Titans back, and then like they voted for like Teen Titans to come back, and then they got that, and they were like, what the fuck is that? Oh, Scented Pine Cones, I remember that. I'm so sorry to that. Yeah, Scented Pine Cones. Nice quote. That's a very specific quote. Adventures of Mama Luigi. I actually haven't seen that yet. You know, I do actually really want to see it at some point. Isn't Invader Zim on Netflix? Right, season. It's not that long, is it? I could have sworn it was like canceled after a couple episodes. Episodes. Oh shit! I guess you're right. Maybe it was after 2 seasons or something? I'm trying to look up the amount of episodes there. Original pilot. 1999? I didn't know it was that old. 2001. Season 2. Yeah, it had 2 seasons. It seems like the second season was a lot shorter overall. So I didn't know that. I'll actually consider watching that for sure. Not watching it forever either. Like I said, I had something on VHS, and I really liked it. You would get beat up for watching that shit. You bought a yo-yo and shut the hell up in my day. No, Invader Zim's kind of, it's funny. It's actually kind of vulgar from what I remember. Like, not vulgar, but it's like kind of mature. I actually downloaded Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it was like the only other show that I can remember that I haven't watched at all, and I'm actually kind of interested to see how it works, because didn't it use cards in the actual anime? Like, am I right in saying that? I don't know anything about it, and that's kind of why I want to watch it, because, you know, like, you kind of know something about everything else. I don't think it used actual monsters in it, did it? Like, I mean, in terms of, like, battling. And I have yet to check it out. Bugs Bunny, I already talked about it. There's only Bugs Bunny. I my day. You kids miss that stuff, and it's like, and I kind of feel like I'm saying the same thing. You know, saying kids with cartoons today, you know, they don't have the same experience, but I feel like it's more true than ever, because like I said, they don't seem too intrigued in general. Like, that's why it's all become about YouTube. You know, the shows are just shit, you know, and they try to go by ratings, but it just never works, you know. It's about being unique. The best anime is still Corey. Okay, for real BRB. Oh, yeah. I'll catch you later, man. Does anybody remember Drake and Josh? That shit was funny. I like that. Drake and Josh was funny. I don't remember what else I watched. Okay, what am I doing here? I need a game plan. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the default star, I believe. I need a secret later, because I don't really know too much about them. I think you need to hurry here. Hopefully it's fucked up. Batman was the first cool cartoon. You guys had, like, you guys got really into that superhero stuff, like, back in the day. You had, like, He-Man and all that garbage. With anime type, but yeah, okay, fair enough. You know, and, like, G.I. Joe, I guess. I don't really know much. I was too young to appreciate Drake and Josh, but I heard it was really good, according to my family. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people enjoy it as well. And I did, from time to time. It was like kind of the first funny duo style of, not necessarily comedy, but of show, I guess you would say. You know, speaking of, I don't know how many of you are fans of Game Grumps, but they finally revealed their show that they've been working on in combination with YouTube Red. It looks terrible, you know, in my opinion, but nonetheless, I'm excited to watch something that has some sort of context from them. And it's about esports, and I'm kind of intrigued about that, so... Okay, I remember to do this, and give it to triple jump, so I'm gonna try and do that. I think it's about, you know, one of them... I don't think it's about, like, their, you know, they have a character to play. It's not about them, personally. They find out about esports, and then it's like, oh, you know, esports has $1 million prize pool, let's make a team, and then they make a team, and they make it to the finals or something, I don't know. From their trailer. It just looks really bad, like, not very well acted and stuff. But that's to be expected from a YouTube channel. It's the same with Smosh, you know, fucking that shit sucks so bad. But the second one's kind of fun. That was good. The Ghost one, what it's called. Ghost Mate or something. Oh, that was funny. Shit, I get it started. Why didn't it work? It's gonna take me a while. Like, the spin attack is shorter, like it gives you different, smaller range when you have the ice cap. I'm really fucking this up. I wish I was good at video games. That would make this easier. Alright, there we go. We gotta get a start there. Unless I fuck it up here. Yeah, okay. I had a good feeling about that one. Wait, so this is a side star, and I decided to do that instead, for some reason. This is actually the side star that I thought was the other area, so... You get a smaller spin jump with this too. Oh. Oh, you have to hurry though, because this... Ah, damn it. Well, nothing left to do but go back and try again. Although this one's out of the way, so that should save a little bit of time. Fuck. There we go. With time to spare. That should have been a launch star, that was way too far. You just, What's the difference? I forget the names. The launch star and then the... There's like two different ones, the smaller one and the bigger one. Ah, shit. Don't fall off. Yeah, it's probably better that I fell off. I can probably start closer than if I had to climb again. Nope. Bitch. Oh shit, I missed it. Oh boy. Oh shit. Yeah. More? Oh yeah, this is the easy part. Not easy part, but it's like no fireflies. Oh shit. No. I'll jump. Gotcha. Some real popular dude recommended me. What? Some survival prep guy who was preparing for the end of times. You mean like bunkers and shit, like spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on unnecessary bunkers? You know, I say unnecessary, but of course at some point it would probably be necessary. But then again, if it's that bad that you need to be under one of those, I doubt anything could save you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like any homemade bunker, at least. That's the hidden star. I don't feel like playing that again, so we're gonna go do some dusty garden. Oh shit. Shane's streaming the mayo versus ketchup Splatfest. I can't believe they chose that. It's such a fucking terrible combination. What kind of moron wouldn't go with ketchup? Like, even if you like mayo. It's just like, why? It's gonna be so one-sided is my point. Better off not living. Yeah, it just seems like, why spend all that money on stuff that probably won't make a difference? You know, you're not assured that what you've brought with you is actually going to be useful in the long run. And it just comes down to, it's not like you're going to last very long anyway. You know, water runs out regardless of how big your reservoir is, you know? And if you need to be in that bunker, you're going to be down there for a long fucking time. I hope it lands on my house so you die first, yeah. If it, you know, better than being on the very outskirts, you know, give or take, you know. It might be fun to live a little while if it's not too bad, but dying of a slow, painful death is not fun either, so. Unless, of course, you're the only one immune, like every show ever made, ever. Or any game in the recent times on the Xbox or even PlayStation. Nuke winter. Yeah, extra long winter. Which I'm trying to do. Boing. Fucking crushed it. Did you see see the new Cloverfield movie? No, I haven't seen any of them, but I know that they're like well done, making comparison to other movies anyway. I don't think I want to die of high radiation poisoning. That would be dreadful. Yeah, pretty much. I saw the new Will Ferrell movie with Wade, the new comedy that's like about a casino in their basement or whatever. And I saw the new Baby Driver movie about like the movie made by Sony. That was pretty good, but it was overhyped in my opinion. Like I said, a lot of people really loved that movie, but I thought it was okay. You know, a typical driving movie. No like intense plot twist or anything like that. Considering I haven't played this for years, besides when I bought it again last month, I tried hearing this music. Yeah, and as Shane said though, like it's a super overuse by Nintendo themselves. But when you play it in this level, it's like it's home base, you know, it's original, like as I've said earlier. It just feels different when you play it in this level, being the first place it came from, you know. And it just always does feel. You see the vegetable movie. What is that? I should go see the Emoji movie, ironically. No, I would never give them money, you know. I would maybe like to see it ironically at some fucking cursor, come on. Maybe like to see it ironically at some point, but that's for pirating. Don't give them money if you want to see it because it's bad. When was this music reused? I don't remember specifically, but like Shane said, it's just they reused it. Dusty Garden Galaxy movie. Well, a lot of Galaxy music is kind of reused sometimes. Oh, that's not Vegetable Movie. That's fucking Sausage Party. Have you seen it? I heard it was terrible. Like it was really bad. You know, it's just like overly sexual jokes, which I guess is his style. What the fuck was the point of that? What the fuck? It just fucking blasted me to infinity and gave me a 1-up, so it didn't even fucking count. It was good. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I like a lot of movies that people don't like, so I don't know, I might consider it. Just turn your brain off. Fuck, what is the point of that? Seriously. I thought maybe it just fucked up because it was a weird angle, but... What if your vine kills you? Yeah, I don't know. It might just be fucking up for me, because I swear that's not supposed to be like that. Like, oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe I haven't unlocked, like, an additional place, and that's why. Like a little tiny planet or something. So that seems not like this game. What about this one? Oh yeah, and I bet, yeah, watch this. Yeah. That makes sense. I was like, there's no way that's just there for that. Like, I liked that movie, Green Hornet, which was directed by him, and he was in it, and no one else liked it. You know, me and Wade really liked it at least. You know, in fact, it was a failure, I believe, because they had like a full movie budget. And, like, I really liked it. What else have I seen recently? You know, I don't watch much, but... What am I doing here? Oh, I need to get on the thingies. The thingies. Quote-unquote thingies. Oh, I watched a movie on Netflix about a guy whose job is to kidnap people. Like, people pay him to kidnap them. It's hard to explain. They, like, if they have an eating problem, like where they're fat, like overweight, they pay him to kidnap them and then scare the fuck out of them. So it's like consensual, of course. So it's like a way of almost helping people. And it's got some really cool plot twists and stuff. And it was actually really cool it was a really cool movie because it's kind of got that. Not to keep mentioning like Saw as my only other movie, but like I like clever movies like that, and that kind of had that feeling. You know, it wasn't a great movie by any means, but it was kind of clever, and I do like that. So if you want to check that out, I think it was called Take Me, I think. Pretty cool movie. But speaking of Saw, you know, again, not to bring it up, but the reboot got a trailer like the other day. It's called Jigsaw, and it looks just like the old movie. So that's, you know, it looks just as cheesy as ever, you know. But like that's kind of a good thing. I'm looking forward to it. Don't tell me you paid them to get me next to. No, you paid them to get yourself, like as a way of almost therapy. You know, it's cool. It's a cool movie. You know, it is kind of cliche, you know, it's not great, but no movie is. You know, I'd say more, but I wouldn't want to spoil it, even if you don't plan on seeing it. What am I doing here? I need to get a game plan, because I'm just running around in circles. Look, I'm an anorexic, I'm fine. Yeah, not eating's perfectly fine for you, dude. I'm not kidding, dude. I'm kidding, you should probably eat something, if you're serious. This part. It's kind of classical in this game. See, that's the thing. This is almost like a tutorial for this game, but it's like one of the last levels in the game. It's like chase the rabbit around, and it's like, oh, welcome to the fucking sphere walking, and the cool music and everything. It's like an introduction, but it's like, I always thought it was an early level, but apparently, you know, replaying it recently, it's like World 4, you know, which is pretty late, and basically a total of 6 worlds. More than fat, except people on top of her look anorexic. Wait, it's interesting you say that, because I'm underweight and I eat more than anybody I've ever seen. It's just about your metabolism, you know. Actually, I've been gaining a little weight recently because I've been able to, you know, buy my own food and stuff, and I just fucking eat nonstop. But I absolutely understand, you know. Anyone who knows me personally can absolutely vouch for that. Yeah, I eat like I said, I have chocolate in front of me, and I literally eat soda, drink soda all day. Generally, I haven't checked recently, but underweight. I'm gonna say hello to Li. Fine, whatever you need to do, man. I'll be here. Probably. Oh shit! I should actually probably go. I'm probably going to do another 30 minutes. Fuck, I didn't realize it was that late. It's already 5 o'clock. So, yeah, I'll talk to you later, man. If not today, I'll see you tomorrow. What the fuck? I bounced on him but didn't catch him? You know, this is why I enjoy the Nintendo streams more. You know, Minecraft's fun and all. I'm going in about 30 minutes, I think. Give or take. So I'll probably be wrapping it up soon. This is why I like the Nintendo streams more than the Minecraft streams, because I can talk to you guys about just anything, you know, and then get, you know, catch up on recent events by hearing what you guys have to say. I was going to... Maybe I mean, like I said, I'm going to go for about 30 minutes till 5:30. It's about approaching 5 right now, so I don't know, it's up to you. This is Minecraft because the planet is square. Easy peasy Minecraft stream. Yeah. No, but I just prefer this and this sort of style where it's like Nintendo and we can talk about recent events and stuff like that, and to get to catch up. And that's kind of what attracts people as well, I think. She may be single, but I'm going to be honest, I can't stand her voice. As a personal preference. Like you said, it makes her money, that's good for her, but It just sounds kind of fake to me personally. I don't know. It's hard to get around. I should set you up, and I don't know. I prefer the more how do you say it? Ongoing relationship. So, you know, I've never dumped anyone personally. They dump me. I mean, you can do what you want, but never mind. No. What am I doing? Fuck. I don't want to catch you, you fucking bitch. I already played you. I like some MILFs. I've never met one that yeah. Just getting feels like that. You know, the thing is, I'd be totally down to have a relationship with somebody. It's just that I have been locked in my room for over a year now because I had online school. So, you know, going into physical college, that might change. You know, not that I really even want it to be honest. It's all a matter of situation. Minecraft e-girls only. Hell yeah, dude, you gotta get them block titties. So I know what to do now. We're going speedrun mode. I'm not familiar with that word. Which except she has a million subs. Yeah, there's that. You know, she can get me and Dylan into any esports competition we want. I mean, we lose, we wouldn't make any money, but I mean, hey, freaking Flipside made eight grand just for being there, so. Let alone doing anything. You tried what? You know, I like how they put like a different power-up sound for each power-up, but I do feel like they could have made them a little better. So, like, the Fire Flower in this one don't sound too good. The Invincibles are... See you maybe tomorrow. Yeah, no problem, man. Good night, guys. Oh, you're leaving? That's cool. Again, I'm gonna end soon anyway. I really want to not be up, so I don't really have to wake up at 3 every day. Shit. I guess I'm out of Firefly. I might have to do Minecraft tomorrow though, because like I said, I kind of want to alternate. I don't want to forget about that completely. Whoa, that was like really high. I didn't make you do that. Don't say bye. You can't just come back and say bye. Fuck! I'm gonna die. If I kill him, don't I get like a point? Is he good? Deadass Matt, want to see my dolphin recording tests? Sure. Not right now though. If you want to send me them after, not after because I might go to bed, but if you want to send me them like another time. Because again, I don't like to look at videos that people send me during stream. I mean, you have to understand, but I can only really use the recording PC to watch videos. I mean, I could pull them up on the laptop, but I have an open mic, so. Wait, what is going on here? What is this? This music is kind of okay, to be honest. It's not too bad for a nice level. It's kind of chill. It's not like too. It's not too like musical, but but it's also not too like quiet either. It's definitely prominent. Oh, the ice flower's over here. Okay. It's like, where the hell is it? I'll send them in Discord because it's easy. Sure. Don't read me, don't. Fuck. Fuck, go. Oh, this guy. I'll go get rid of my ice flower just so I can get another one. Like by their rules. Are you Peanuts? Yeah, I'm assuming because that's a YouTube link, so. What do I do with you? Oh shit. Oh, I have to shit. Can I just stay up here? Or? Oh, fuck. I'm assuming you can if you're able to dodge that. Just tried to knock me off. Just gonna go more. A nice duck, I guess. Official duck and duck game. Damn. Why does that make so much harder to dodge? I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. Oh, I think this one is a daredevil as well. But actually, I think we're gonna be done after this. We've made some decent progress tonight. Fuck you. Fuck you. How long have we been going? I'm assuming over the 2-hour mark, so we'll be able to see. Yeah. And that was when I was doing okay. So yeah, it's probably approaching 3 hours, maybe a little less. Probably like 2.5 hours. Oh, because I can just check the dashboard. It'll say it on. Stream now. Oh, 2 hours and 52 minutes, so just about. I'll actually go to 3 hours and we can end it, so it might play another one. Let's see what I got to do if there's a short one, otherwise we'll call it. Because everyone's pretty much gone anyway. Shane's doing the Splatfest. I wonder how much longer is left, because I might actually play some before that. No. Okay, let's do the honey climb dance, and then we'll call it. This is the 1-star, so we'll finish it off unless it has like an alternate. It's a 2nd star. I fucking hate these levels though. It's basically a 2D, but slightly more finicky in controls. Japanese flag is a demographic of how much Japan is Japan. Yeah, I've seen that in pie chart. Oh, come back. Oh. The Japanese flag is a demographic of how much of a stupid idiot you are. Creating my own memes based on other names. What is going on here? It's a bugaboo. Going for it. Going for it. Going for it. Blam. B, 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 B. It's a lot of B's. Alright, that's it. That's it. That's it, guys. That's all the galaxy I'm doing. I actually have 4 minutes left. So I'm gonna put something else up. Don't know what yet, but I'm thinking. For 4 minutes. Well, almost 3 minutes now. 10 hours long, that's too long. Oh my god, Dylan, I found the bird video that I was talking about. We're gonna watch it together. It got a lot more views, so I think it like resurfaced. Hold on, let's see if I can display that. Window capture. Okay, Dylan, you're gonna watch this video. It's called Very Sad Burb Video. It's really not that great, but I'm gonna overhype it anyway, because I like memes. I don't recognize that. Okay, Dylan. Oh yeah, I'm back. Well, I'm done. You came back at the wrong time. I'm gonna show you a meme first, though. Shit. I don't know what's up on screen. Okay, we're gonna watch a meme. It's about a burb. It just rolls off. Oh my god. I love it. I don't know why, but I love it. He just fucking collapses and rolls off the bed. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I swear. Let me, I don't know what else to show. I think my 3 hours is up. Magic conch. I think that's an incorrect saying. Let's play Monopoly Gamer Nintendo Minute. What the fuck? Okay, let me just see if I can display this. This is on the Factory Frontier account. Nintendo's new video is about Monopoly. Let's see if I can get copyright strike. Let's see if I want to buy Monopoly. Oh, it's actually physical? Is it oh, it's Mario Monopoly. Oh, Monopoly Gamer as in like... No, it was just fucking Mario. It's not even gamer. This looks like shit. And a waste of money. He's worried. He or she's worried. It's really boring. I thought I'd just share that because I saw that. Property? What kind of properties could there be?
You can't do it!
Force one of us.
2DS launch trailer, that was 2 weeks ago. No, I'm not doing it. I refuse. Metopia. Oh, question, Shane. Is the Splatfest over? Because I was thinking about maybe playing it. I knew it was like tonight, but I didn't want to play it till now. I just think the team names are funny, so I kind of want to play it. I'm assuming it's over though, they're pretty short usually. I don't know, I'm not interested in Splatoon 2. So you don't know if it's over or not? Anyway, I'm just gonna go watch some videos or something, because I need to be in bed for work tomorrow, so. Thanks y'all for joining. I had a good time tonight, and that's kind of what I wanted to get back into was videos like, or games like these, because I can talk to you guys better. Like, I know Minecraft's fun, Dylan, but I don't want to play it every day. Especially when, you know, these are just more appealing to viewers, at least in my opinion. And again, I have a good time. So, thanks everyone for being here. And part 3, I believe it's part 3, of Merry Galaxy. And we've made quite a lot of progress in the time, I think. But anyway, thanks for being here tonight, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more 6 streams.